Hey, it's Russ from right here on the Infectious Groove Music channel on YouTube, and we have done a ton of these 5 songs to start with videos, and we've actually done a whole bunch of videos on Michael Jackson over the years, but I recently had somebody in the Michael Jackson internet community point out the fact that we've never done a 5 songs to start with on Michael Jackson video, which was very surprising to me. I went and searched our own channel because I thought for sure that we had, and we hadn't. So I'm more than happy to fulfill that request and do a 5 songs to start with video on MJ. And I was probably, to be honest, intimidated by his 40 plus year career in music. You have a incredible run with the Jackson 5. You have a great run of music from when he was a solo artist, is still within the Jackson 5 and the Jacksons. And then, of course, everything incredible that came out past in 1982. So I know it's very hard to narrow down all of that to 5 songs. This is not a definitive list or anything. These are just the 5 songs that if someone asked me, hey, I've really never listened to MJ. Like, I know you like him a lot. What should I listen to? These are the first 5 songs I would tell someone to listen to. The first one is from well before the era that many people are familiar with, the Thriller era and beyond. When Michael Jackson was a much smaller kid, he did a song called Music and Me that pretty much, in my opinion, tells you everything he feels and felt about music and what it can do and how much it meant to him. And again, you're going to be dealing with a lot younger voice, maybe not quite as young as like ABC or The Love You Save, but certainly not the mature voice he would use years later. But I would tell you definitely start with the song Music and Me for a multitude of reasons. Now, the next one, we're going to go completely opposite end of his career. It's from the last studio album that he left us before he passed away. And that is from the album Invincible. I would tell you to check out a song called Butterflies. I think Michael Jackson's vocal performance on that track is absolutely beautiful. From his main vocal to the harmonies that he lays over it to the nothing short of vocal acrobatics that he does with the high notes and the falsetto in it. If you think Michael Jackson was done putting out music past Thriller, you couldn't be more wrong. And you definitely should check out a song like Butterflies to hear how good that guy still was at what he was doing. Now, the next one's going to go way back to what most people recognize as the real start of Michael Jackson's solo career, and that's on the album Off the Wall, the song Rock With You. Again, it's a rock song, it's an R&B song, it's a disco song, it's a soul song. It's all these things all at once. And on top of that, it's got an amazing vocal track. And again, something you hear across MJ that a lot of people don't do or can't do is him doing his own harmonies. And when you listen to the song, it's all layered MJ. And this is before digital. This guy had to go in and nail these harmonies without the ability of pitch shifting and digital things like Pro Tools and whatnot to just do these things for him. And I think the care and concern that was put into a song like Rock With You really stands out and is enough to make you go, wow, I want to hear more by this guy. So that's why I would include that. The next one is kind of one that I can't get away from a list like this without including. While Michael Jackson was here, he left us with some incredibly complex pop and R&B and soul, but he also left us with some things that are so simple that it's hard to believe no one else ever came up with it prior to him. And that is the track Billie Jean from Thriller. Here is a basic beat, basic bass line, very minimal keys throughout the song, but a incredible vocal, an incredible melody, again with the overdubbing of the of feeling and harmonies and whatnot, and the storytelling. It's all in there. This is a song that you could put on and listen to and really think about deeply the lyrics, or you could just put it on in the background for any reason whatsoever and get down. Like it's a perfect pop song, and there's a reason why it helped launch Thriller to being the best-selling record of all time, and why it's one of the first 5 I would tell you to listen to. For the last one that I picked, I had a really hard time with this because I wasn't sure exactly which of these songs to include. Michael Jackson had so many songs where he taught us things about ourselves and had messaging that he wanted the whole world to hear about. And I wasn't sure which one I wanted to include. I actually left off my all-time favorite song to include this one. So the last song I would tell you to listen to if you are going to listen to Michael Jackson is Heal the World. Really any version, whether it's the original from Dangerous or the any of the edited versions that are on the hits compilations or anything, you're still going to hear the basic gist of the song. Again, here's a vocal that I don't think most people would expect right at the beginning, the lower tones from MJ. The melody is absolutely killer. And again, this is from the same guy who had a hand in writing We Are the World, who wrote things like Will You Be There, who wrote things like Earth Song and Childhood. He had no shortage of amazing melodies that would make you understand the care and concern that he had for everybody, which is the main theme of the song Heal the World. So those are the 5 songs I would tell you to listen to. If you somehow haven't heard MJ's music and you're wondering what songs you should start with, those are the first 5. If you're watching this and you're a Michael Jackson fan, first of all, please share this video with any other fans that you know that might enjoy it. If you would drop a like on the video, that would help us out. But most importantly, I want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what you think of my picks of the first 5 songs and what your picks would be and why. That to me is as important as what the picks are, is the hows and whys of things. So if you would please drop those comments for us. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.